Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and I made a bit of progress. Not much progress, and that's a very spooky looking creeper. Do I have a weapon? 5, 4, 5, yeah, I'll use this. But yeah, I made a bit of progress since last episode. Namely, I don't know, I kind of put up a, is it called a facade? You know, like the old, what kind of cowboy movie type things that got, like, you know, the front of the building is like super well done, and then it's actually just like, you know, a piece of plywood that's been painted up, and then the rest of the building is just like a box. Kind of like that. But yeah, I kind of solidified what I wanted the building to look like. We've got our blue cyan? I keep saying that. Our blue stained clay here. We've got stone walls, got stuff, basically. I did go and get a bit more clay, so we have a bit more left to use. I'm probably not actually gonna get it back up to that level for a bit, because, you know, I kind of want to, actually, you know what I need to go grab? I need to go grab some torches. Let's go get some torches real quick, because I forgot to light this area up. But yeah, like, this is what I've been working on for the new ranger station. I don't know, I think this is a pretty cool entrance to the building. Also, you can see I somewhat tore out the roof of the Dilophosaurus exhibit, and that's because, or not exhibit, the Dilophosaurus shelter, and that's because I'm going to slightly move the wall out a bit and, you know, change it up a bit, make it a bit more interesting, I guess. I really don't know how to describe my plans for it, mainly because I haven't really thought out the plans all the way, but plans, they may exist, and this forest area is a death trap, apparently. Quite a terrible death trap, but, you know, as is many things I build in my world, there's very poor lighting throughout them. And I said I was going to add carpenter's blocks, didn't I? I still have not added carpenter's blocks. I'm going to have to add them eventually. But whatever. Who cares? We'll get to that at some point in the distant future. What were we getting? Torches! Torches. Torches. Got some coal, we got some sticks. Ooh, whoop. Sticks. I'll take actually some of that wood because it's useful. We can throw the lapis away. Oh, I have another chisel. I keep making chisels because I keep forgetting if I have any more. Do we have? Okay, we got a bit more coal there. There's a baby zombie somewhere. I forget. The house is built on top of a cave, isn't it? It is. You know, someday I'm going to learn not to build on top of caves, and if I do build on top of a cave, to, you know, light up the interior of it so monsters don't spawn in it, but that's a problem for future Caden. And I am not future Caden, so future Caden can deal with that later. I don't know. But yeah, we're back with another video. I've actually managed to get around to recording again, which I'm pretty happy about. Unfortunately, this will probably be the only video for this week due to some external things that ended up will be happening. Yeah, actually, it probably will be the only one I'll have time to record this week. We'll see. Maybe I will have time to record another. Who knows? Only time will tell. Ooh, I just got an idea on how I want to do the lighting for this area, but I'm gonna need carpenters to implement it. So carpenter's blocks to implement it. So I'm just gonna, you know, quickly throw some torches down. And that will be that. Okay. Anyway, let's head on in here. And as you can see, there's, again, nothing here. Actually, I was like, oh, we're not going to need the blue stained clay because we're not going to get up to that level. No, we're actually probably going to need it because I'm going to start laying out the, I guess, the walls section where the building will actually be. I don't know. Oh, you guys did give, I think you guys gave me a couple ideas on this. I don't remember. It's been a while since I actually looked at the comments for the video, but whatever. Who cares? But yeah, we're going to work on this probably for the next couple of videos, just setting it up, and not much more than that. I think, oh, it was the raptor stuff, or the holding pens, and you guys said I guess, I seem to remember hearing both kind of styles being wanted. Both something like the original Jurassic Park film, where we have the raptors in a, you know, raptor-like cage from the first film, and then also doing other types of exhibits for other sizes of animals and other types of animals and stuff like that. So that's, I guess, what we'll be doing. This is annoying, because the shovel mines the actual dirt like insanely fast, but grass is mined super duper slowly because grass is stupid. And, you know, don't believe anyone else who tells you otherwise, because obviously they are lying, because grass is dumb until actually I need grass, you know, to finish terraforming something. So never mind, I guess grass isn't dumb. Grass is actually quite an essential part of most of my builds, actually. Thinking about it now. I could use planks here and save resources, but that would take like an hour, and I don't really want to do that. Also, I'm not sure if the oak flooring is going to be what I keep permanently. I was considering going over to dark oak, or maybe even stone or something like that for the flooring, but I've not decided on anything yet. So, you know, I'll probably just test out a couple of different blocks, or I guess, you know, I could always try and get some chiseled stuff out. I should get an axe. Yeah, I'll get an axe real quick. I don't know if I have any. You see, the thing is, I have a lot of stuff, and then it breaks. Or like, let's say I made like 7 axes. I have like 4 of them on me, and then all 4 of them break, but then the other 3 I've distributed randomly around the park as I went through projects, and I have no idea where they would be. I'm gonna check the lab first, actually, because I seem to remember putting a lot of tools in there. And then if not, I'll check the other side of the tunnel, and if not the other side of the tunnel, probably the storage area, and if that doesn't have it, I have no idea. Yeah. No, but we have the stuff to make an axe, so I'll just make one real quick. Musical fanfares with Caden, because, you know, what else are we supposed to do in videos? Actually, I know this might seem a bit weird for me to say, because, you know, this new building we're working on is kind of meant to be a really big, cool looking thing. But you really aren't going to be able to see it from the, you know, the visitors section. Like, it will be pretty well hidden, I think. Like, even here, there's enough tree cover in between there and the actual building that you'd be pretty hard pressed to actually see it. And part of me is like, well, you know, maybe that's not the best thing, because I want this to look really cool, and if you can't see it, what's the point of it looking really cool? And then I realized it's also like this building, which when I finish renovating it will look really cool, but you will never see it unless you know where to look. And I don't know, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, it kind of reminds me, like when I used to build with Legos, well, I just shouldn't say used to, I still build with Legos occasionally. I would build some really big things, and I would always put a lot of little details into some things. Like if I was building I built like a B-29 once. It didn't look very good, I'll be honest. I wasn't super good at building things with Legos, but I tried to build a B-29 once, which is a really cool bomber plane, American bomber from World War II. I love how it looks. It's honestly one of my favorite planes. But yeah, I tried to build that, and although the overall plane wasn't the best looking, I spent like 30 minutes trying to build an engine for it. And I did end up, or was it an engine? I think it was engines. Anyway, I was trying to build like engines and, you know, all the interiors and stuff like that. And most of the stuff you would never have seen, but I was just happy because it was there and it looked cool. I don't know. I have a similar thing with this series and the buildings and it's that, you know, yeah, most people probably won't see this, and if you're an actual visitor at the park, you're probably never gonna see this stuff, but it's there, and that's the thing that I like. I like the idea that it's there somewhere. Also, I might just leave this as a lake, or not a lake, a pond, and I might put something in there. I don't know what. Maybe we could put like some Henotis in there or something. I don't know. That could be kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, obviously, speaking of barns, I guess, I do want to start doing more barns for exhibits. I don't know why, but I really like the idea of it. Oh, we need to do one for the Parasaurolophus then. But I love the idea of barns. I was going to do one for the Confucius Tornus, wasn't I? Yeah, I was, and I never got around to doing it. That's an Enderman. I'm not going to look at him. But yeah, I love the idea that we're doing barns this world, because, I don't know, it's just kind of a cool thing. It's kind of a cool thing in my opinion. Also, what is my... Whoops. Oh, it's a bit higher than usual. Yeah, that might boost the frames. But I think the bigger problem is just that I have better foliage on. So people keep telling me, oh, you can go and switch everything in the configs, and I know I'll get around to it. Maybe I'll try and do it after this episode. That actually might be a really good idea, because then it'll be fresh in my mind. Yeah, that's usually how I like to do math homework as well. Try and finish it as soon as I get out of class, because, you know, the stuff is still fresh in my mind, so why not try and complete it then? This bridge needs an update at some point. But the barns, I love how the barns look. Or at least the two of the three we have, I think look really cool. The Triceratops barn is like the coup de grace of barns so far. It's a massive building. It's got lots of stuff in it. It's just generally a cool looking build, I think. I mean, I do find it funny that I put like rafters up here, even though there's no way up there, but you know, whatever. Yeah, but I like the Triceratops barn. The Brachiosaurus barn. I am gonna try and do a Brachiosaur barn. I don't know how big I'm gonna make it, because I mean, I guess the Brachiosaurs aren't actually too much bigger than that actual building. So technically, you could probably have them fit in there, but I don't know. I want to do something really cool. I kind of want to do, you know, if you ever played Zoo Tycoon 2, there was a giraffe house in that game. And I honestly might try and do something like that for the Brachiosaurs, because that was actually a really cool building. And I don't know, I think it'd be cool to replicate something like that in the game, in this world. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of me doing stuff like that. Yeah, we could put it back one more. I do imagine this is eventually going to end up going into the mountain. Of course, I mean, this is already a fairly massive space. Actually, I do have these. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I mean, even if it just went to here, that is still a pretty massive area. I think it's only going to be 2 stories, or like the main building is only going to be 2 stories. And I guess this will kind of be like the de facto office. So I guess we'll have like, maybe we'll have some cubicles in here. We'll have a eating area. And I guess this is technically a ranger station. And we've got, I guess realistically, you would probably have people stationed in here, probably like around on like weekly shifts or something like that. It's not unreasonable to think, you know, that yeah, we'll do this. That there might also, I guess, be sleeping quarters in a building like this, so you know, people, you know, don't have to stay here constantly. Ooh. I always have this problem, don't... Oh, wait, no, okay, I remember now. I was like, I always have this problem, I think, where I have, like, this kind of curtailing? No, decoration for the interior. And then I kind of forget, you know, I'm going to put another floor on it and stuff. No, I forgot I was doing these double wide. I'm honestly kind of building this based off of an old office building I made on a server quite a while ago. But yeah, I liked that building. That was a really cool building. And I've fallen down. Help, I fall and I can't get up. You know, I think actually the advantage of having this here. Okay, wait, actually. Okay, so we'll put I think we might put another door here. And then this door will head out to the containment pens, which will be right around here in this area. So that's what this area will go off into. This area won't have any windows, and I think this will probably be the stairs up to the 2nd floor. And potentially also a helipad, which I'll put up there. I kind of want to leave this area as just natural. Maybe like kind of leaking into the building or something. I don't know how I want to do it, but I don't know. Kind of want to do something like that because I think that could look really cool. What else? I don't know. I got a lot of ideas, and probably I'm only going to implement a few of them. We'll see what ends up happening, I guess, but I don't know. I like designing buildings like this every once in a while. I think it's fun because, you know, it's a bit different from the norm. You know, we're not always designing these massive buildings and stuff. And this will be where the thing, you know, what I'm talking about, holding pens will be going. Okay. I honestly was, if we can hop up this hill here, I was originally, I think, considering putting them, I think, like, is there a hole in this mountain range? I feel, or in this hill? I feel like there was some hole or something. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, there was. I think, yeah, like right here on this side. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe putting another thing up on top of here, maybe putting the holding pens actually up on top of the mountain because, you know, it's kind of hard for them to escape. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think up here is definitely going to be a helipad. Up here will be some sort of helipad, maybe a watchtower or something, security fences, stuff like that. I don't know. I kind of want to go all out with this area, make it look like super secure and stuff like that, because I don't know, that just really sounds like a cool idea to me. Actually, I kind of want to, that gives me an idea. Just need to clear a bit of the ground here. You see, with the grass, this shovel's a bit annoying, but with dirt, this thing is like, oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to be expanding this one back a bit. But let's say from here, and if I were to replace that one with that, do I have, yep, I actually do have the, actually, well, no, that probably wouldn't be how it would be for this. You know, honestly, it would probably be this, because this isn't meant to be like an electrified fence. Because, you know, if someone touches it, that would be quite nasty if it was an electrified fence. And, you know, we don't really need an electrified fence in what I guess would technically be a civilian area. Doing something like that, and then we get out the iron bars, and then just kind of doing a chain link fence around the, yeah, just kind of like doing that around where the entrance to the ranger station. Because, I mean, quite obviously, if we're putting like holding pens in here, it's meant to be, you know, keep the visitors out. They're not really meant to be around here and see what's going on. Just realized I made this, excuse me, I made this an electrified fence. But I guess this one makes a bit more sense for it to be electrified because obviously we got the Dilophosaurs on the other side and we don't want them running up against the fence, even if I guess there's a high chance, you know, someone could accidentally touch this fence or that fence because, you know, it's actually pretty close to where people are, but whatever, who cares? Who cares? You know, I'm pretty sure what's his face won't electrocute himself all that easily. I mean, he could, but you know, I'm gonna rely that, you know, maybe people aren't as stupid as they appear to be. I really like this. I like the double door setup for some reason. I don't know why I like having two sets of doors there, but I think it looks really cool. Also, this glass, I don't know why, but I really like having that there. I think it looks good. I've not been very productive this episode. This is probably the most productive thing I've done this video, is, you know, just build a little chain link fence, but whatever, you know. Progress is progress, and it may not be the greatest amount of progress, but it's progress nonetheless. I'm getting things done. I just realized, I guess the other point of this area would be, you know, if the dinosaurs in containment were to get out, they don't escape, which means that having an electrified fence back here would actually make a lot more sense than just a chain link fence, but I don't know. Actually, I guess unlike real life, you know, where an electric fence costs you, you know, like 100 grand, whereas a chain link fence might cost you like 10 grand. In Minecraft, it honestly takes me around the same amount of resources, so maybe I'll just make an electrified fence there. I don't know. But these guys should be getting a new home soon now that we're getting that done. Oh, I don't know. Part of me really wants to just turn around and see the building, but the other part of me is like, okay, it's really cool that the Dilophosaurus exhibit just kind of disappears into the trees like that. I don't know. I honestly just love that. Like, even here, you can tell the fence just ends at the wall, but I don't know, adding leaves like that, I don't know, I think it makes it look a lot cooler. Yeah, I really want to go all out with this park at some point. Or, well, not at some point. I want to go all out with it now, but I don't know. I think it's going to look slowly better and better as time progresses. But I think we are going to end the episode off here. Thank you guys for watching. I know we haven't done the most. Next episode, either we're going to be working on the ranger station again, or maybe I'll build like the barn for the triceratopses, for the parasaurolophuses or whatever. And yeah, that'll probably be that. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, see ya.